so this is going to be a super short video, and it is my TBR for the Genrethon. This is a new readathon started by 4 booktubers, one of whom is my lovely friend Brittany from Under the Radar Books. I will link all 4 of the channels who set up this readathon down below, however, and the aim of this readathon is kind of in the title, is to read books from a selection of different genres and hopefully read some books you wouldn't usually read. So the basic aim is to read 3 books from 3 different genres. So I have 3 books here. I decided to go for kind of chunky books, so I'm probably not going to read more than 3 books, but I thought I'd take this opportunity to read some chunky books that were on my TBR list, and something I do put off is reading larger books, so I feel like that kind of works with the ethos of the readathon as well. The dates are the 10th till the 17th of April, so basically this week coming. But let's not waste any more time and I'll talk about 3 books I plan on reading. The first one I've actually already started, but I'm only 25 pages in and I'm going to get much further in the next day, so I decided it would be one of my readathon reads, and that is Mansfield Park by Jane Austen. I picked this because I have been meaning to read another Jane Austen novel since I read Northanger Abbey almost a year ago. It's taken me this long, despite loving Northanger Abbey, to pick up another Jane Austen novel. I'm really enjoying this so far. Like I said, I'm 25 pages in, but I'm hoping to read the rest of this week. It is exactly 560 pages in this vintage classics edition, which is absolutely gorgeous if you haven't seen them before. They have lovely patterned end papers as well, which correspond to the cover of another Jane Austen novel, but hopefully I'll fall in love with this one as much as I did Northanger Abbey. Sticking with the big book theme, the next book I want to read next week is The Lies of Loch Lamora by Scott Lynch. Quite a famous high fantasy sword and sorcery novel, and I've really been trying to like sort of read more chunky high fantasy books, especially quite like well known and classic fantasy series. Like I said, I tend to steer away from bigger books, and this book is about 530 pages, but it's a mass market paperback with tiny print. So I'm sure there are editions of this that are much chunkier, but this is one my dad had, which is published by Glance. I think they did a series where they released 50 books in this yellow print. I think they're all like sort of fantasy and science fiction books. I really like them actually. My dad's got a few and I think they're quite fun. This sort of like plain text on a yellow background cover, I do think they're quite fun. I have only heard good things about this book. I think it's a first in a trilogy, so hopefully I enjoy it and will want to pick up the next 2. But to join my high fantasy and my classic romance, the 3rd book I want to read for the Genrethon is Blacklands by Belinda Bauer, and this is a crime thriller. So definitely 3 very different genres, and this is another genre that I rarely read, but really want to read more of. I love sort of crime thriller television, so I really think I will enjoy like good crime thriller novels. So I really want to get started on that. I have this. In fact, Brittany actually sent this to me after she'd read it, and I said I would like to read it and she was getting rid of it. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to get round to it and perhaps start my new addiction to crime thriller books. And this is a story about a boy that goes missing 18 years ago, and new evidence has cropped up to imply that he may still be alive despite a serial killer having confessed his murder, I believe. Something like that. This one thankfully is a lot shorter than the other 2, so will hopefully be easier to fit in between those. This one is 221 pages. So those are the 3 books I would like to read during the Genrethon. Let me know if you've read any of them and what your thoughts were on them. And if you're participating in the Genrethon, let me know what you're reading and what genres everything is from. I'd be really interested to hear about that. But until next time guys, happy reading and I'll see you all again soon. Bye!